Yo, what's up everybody? You are now in session with Mr. Clark once again. Everybody say I can make equivalent fractions by slicing. Alright, here we go. Let's give it a try. Alright, here we got 1/4. We got 1 out of 4 shaded. Now I can slice each of these parts into 2 pieces like so, basically cutting them in half, but I'm making 2 smaller pieces, and now I've created an equivalent fraction. Now if I count the shaded parts, I got 1, 2 shaded parts now out of 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 total parts now. So that gives me a fraction of 2/8. Now these are both the same fraction because the shaded part did not change. So we would say 1/4 is equivalent to 2/8. Or another way of saying it is 1/4 is equal to 2/8. And even though they have different numerators and denominators, we still say they're the same fraction because the shaded part did not change. Now let's go back to 1/4 and find another equivalent fraction. Now I can split my pieces up into 3 parts instead of 2. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 here, and then the last one, 1, 2, 3 parts. So let's count up the shaded 1, 2, 3 little parts now out of 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 3 out of 12 shaded, so that gives me 3/12. So again, I would say 1/4 is equivalent to 3/12. Or another way we could say it is 1/4 and 3/12 are equal. And again, 3/12 is equal because it was cut into smaller pieces, so you need more of them to be equal to 1/4. Alright, let's look at another example here. Here we got 1/2. Alright, so I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to cut each of my pieces into 2 parts. So 1 and 2 parts. And this side cut it into 2 parts. So now that gives me 1, 2 shaded parts out of 3 and 4 total parts. So 2 out of 4. That gives me 2/4. So again, we would say 1/2 is equivalent to 2/4 because they have the same amount of shaded area. Now let's try to find another equivalent fraction for 1/2. So let's split this side up into 3 slices now. We'll do the other side, same thing, split it up into 3 slices. So now we have 1, 2, 3 shaded out of 6 total, so that gives us 3/6. Again, we would say 1/2 is equivalent to 3/6. Again, you might think because 3/6 has bigger numbers that it's bigger, but it's not because the slices are smaller. They have the same shaded area, so equivalent fractions have the same shaded area. So to sum it all up, just remember, equivalent fractions are equivalent because they have the same amount of area shaded. And you can make equivalent fractions from a visual by making equal slices out of the parts that you're given. This session is now over. Peace out.
Created using Powtoon.